So, hey guys, Chauzu here. And yeah, in this video I thought we'd talk about the new ships buffs we got for the end of February. And they are pretty damn good. If I could, I'd make all of them right away, but as you probably are aware, we have a shortage of Super Cola that is pretty permanent. And the ships they've added for level 12 is Big Top, Shark Superb, and Whale Sharks. I want to say that I hope it's not a coincidence that we get Big Top now, since I'd say there's a very good chance we do get a buggy month during this event, buggy legend I should say, during this event. And Big Top ship to go with that makes a lot of sense, and in my opinion strengthens my belief in that buggy legend. Hopefully Crocodile and Miyok as well, but definitely buggy, I'd say. And we can start with Big Top. And Big Top has always been a cost ship, so you want to run low cost, so it's designed for V1 buggy. But it works for more legends than buggy. Like, buggy is not only 40 cost legend, like other examples are Kid Luffy, for example, and a Kid Luffy. Sugar is also 40 cost. Every Momo legend is 40 cost. Basically, if you're a kid, you're often 40 cost, unless you're a buggy. And yeah, with Big Top at level 12, you use CD by one turn as start of quest. Characters with a cost of 40 or less gets 2 times attack, and they also get 1.4 times HP. So at level 12 it's pretty bad, since it's just 40 cost and it might be unrealistic to build a full 40 cost team. But it gets better with the modifications. So with the first modification, characters with a cost of 41 or more gets a guaranteed 1.6 times attack. So that's like standard, so that's pretty good. And then with the second modification, characters with a cost of 40 or less gets 1.1 times extra damage. That means 2 times 1.1 times, which ends up being like a 2.2 times attack boost. So that's one of the strongest in the game. In terms of general boost that can boost the entire team, it's the highest ship in the game. The highest overall is Bullet Ship, where the captain gets like almost 2.3 times attack, something like that. So that takes the cake. But yeah, pretty fun meme ship to use, but sadly we're not at the stage yet where we can waste our resources on doing meme ships. At least that's my opinion, so I'm going to be waiting on this personally. Moving on, we have Shark Superb. One fun thing with Shark Superb is the fact that when it released on Global, it only had level 1, but on JP it always had level 1 to 10 in terms of upgrades. So together with the ship upgrade, they've changed it. I wonder if they've added it already. There. Yeah, as you see, now we can upgrade it to level 10 on Global. It doesn't change anything, it does the same on every level, but this is just so JP and Global are the same now. And it's also really cheap, as I think you saw. Just cost 9 coal, it's just filler. They had to do that to be able to get it to level 12, I guess. But Shark Superb, if Captain is Strength, Dex, or Quick, they get a 2 times attack boost, 1.2 times HP boost, -1 CD, much easier to land perfects, but you reduce attack after each turn to a minimum of 1.75 times after 5 turns. So the main changes here first is that Shark now gets an HP boost, which has pros and cons, but it is what it is. And then also the fact that the attack reduction of Chauzu Superb stops at 1.75 times, which is a pretty good number. And it reaches that after 5 turns. Before it was like 1.5 times attack after 10 turns, maybe even lower than that. So it's nice to know that we have a perma reduction. This basically makes Shock Superb usable for all content, even longer ones. And even if you decide to stall or something. It also has new modifications. The first one is that it makes quick deck slots have matching slot effects, and that is really good. I'm sad it's not strength decks quick, because then it will be like one of the best ships overall if you run one of those color teams, because it means you don't have to worry about having non-beneficial orbs, which is otherwise a thing you'd maybe try and build around. But matching orbs for free is a very underestimated ship buff, so I think that's really good and does push up the Shock Superb a bit in viability. Another great change is that they add another -1 CD, so Shock Superb becomes a -2 CD ship. So you have a -2 CD ship, and it's universal as long as Captain is strength decks or quick. And you have up to 2 times attack, minimum 1.75 times, so really good attack boost, even some HP, and you get matching orbs, so amazing ship. Might be a top 10 ship, depends on your priorities, but yeah, it's really, really good. But the best ship of this batch is not even Shock Superb, it's Whale Sharks. Whale Sharks has had the name default ship since its release, because if you didn't know what ship to use, you could always use Whale Sharks. Then after that, we got ship upgrades, of course, and the new default ship for a while was like Dinghy, Mary, stuff like that. But now we're back to Whale Sharks again. Whale Sharks once again is the default ship. Hopefully there is a future soon where most people have this ship at level 12, because I will at least, and I will use it quite a bit. So your life in OPTC is probably going to be a lot easier if you end up making Whale Sharks level 12 and all of the modifications eventually. But yeah, Whale Sharks, -1 CD, 1.75 times attack, 20k HP, tandem recovery have matching slot effects, easier to hit perfects, and boost pirate experience earned by 1.5 times. So yeah, some changes here. First, the attack boost now are guaranteed 1.75 times, which is amazing. We're talking about a ship anybody can use in any situation, and you have like the best possible attack buff imaginable. Like, in order to get higher than this, there has to be some sacrifices, but there's literally no sacrifice here, so 1.75 times attack in that scenario is great. HP boost, not sure if that changed. I think it was 10k before, but so sure, we take it. Tandem recovery, tandem orbs were always matching. Making recovery orbs matching as well is so good, makes this ship insanely better. It might be worth it on its own just for that, to be honest. Easy to purchase is not new. Pirate experience earned is boosted. I think the boost is a bit higher, so 1.5 times. It's pretty good. Like, it's a lot better ship than Ho in general also, even if Ho of course has a lot more experience. Modification is what really pushes this up a lot. First, it reduces paralysis by 1 turn, and this is the first ship in the game that can be used by any unit that reduces paralysis as part of the ship. And that's really what pushes it over the edge for me. Like, I had a lot of teams where I wanted to remove paralysis, but there was no good option. Now we have a good option, and it's also arguably the best ship in the game, so that's great. And the second modification is also the icing on the cake. Whale Sharks joins the small club of -2 CD ships. So -2 CDs, best possible attack boost, very high HP, tandem recovery matching, resist paralysis, and you even have extra pirate experience and a bit easier perfects. Like, this ship has everything. It's the default ship again. I recommend this to everybody. This is probably the new top priority ship in the game, basically. So really, really strong ship. And yeah, I do have the cola for it, so I will be doing this ship ASAP. So look forward to that. Not who, of course, we're talking about the beautiful whale sharks here. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.